Welcome back to our video. In today's video, we're going to be playing Planet Coaster. And in today's video, this is probably going to be the final, interesting episode, I'll say. In terms of not needing to do final touches to park. But in this episode, we're going to do our mini hyper here, and also our bumper cars, and just finish off this entire left part of the park. So this way we can say it's done for now, just like the right side. So, I'll get to work on it. And, I'll do this all in this one episode. I won't split it up like I did with Invert. I know that was kind of shitty. But, I'll get this all done. Make sure it looks all nice. And then, show it off to y'all. And, yeah. So, I'll see you in just a little bit, y'all. So, I've finished the area off. So, this is now technically the whole entire park finished. Which, that's definitely something new to say. But, like I said, technically, because we still have the backlight area to do, and also finishing touches around the general area, which I didn't do anything with the actual layout in terms of decorating it up with nature and stuff. That I'll do in the final touches episode. This episode took a lot longer than I thought it was. Even I didn't do a whole lot, honestly. But starting over here, we have Bumper Derby, which is our bumper cars. Just a simple cattle pen, then a little cattle pen for our quick queue. Double fence just to stop people from running on into the area. And then we have our exit here of just some benches for people to wait at. And then right here, this would be the entrance to the backlot area. And this you would have just a little road meandering around / through the supports here on the mini hyper. And then it would wrap around to most likely have a couple warehouses back here. And also an access into this main area for our invert. But this isn't obviously the main attraction. The main attraction is this behemoth named Riptide, which I know I didn't say the name for it in the beginning part of this episode, but here it is now. I took the vintage letters. I've always wanted to use these. I've just never gotten a chance to. So I figured instead of doing just normal sign, because I've overused them a whole lot in this park, because every single ride has the name, so I'd just be reusing one, so it feels kind of out of place, honestly. So I just came over here and used these, and I think the sign really turned out well. You got our 4 supports, and then just a pole framework in the back, and then we just go into our huge cattle pen. Got a cattle pen for our normal queue, and then another little cattle pen here for quick queue. Then another cattle pen for normal, and then quick queue just wraps around me up here, and then just a ramp and then stairs up to our station platform. Which did expand this queue a little bit more because of how the fence was sitting. I wanted just to expand it, make it all flush, just make it a bit nicer and easier. Coming around here, we have some planters just underneath the walkway, and then coming up the ramp here and the stairs. Come all up, everything's fenced, and then we got concrete just to do everything. Everything's obviously lit up with floodlights and different stuff throughout here. Coming into our station, which this, now that I do remember, does need floodlights in here, but that ain't a big deal. We got our ride attendants, ride storage, 3 trains on this, so this is the most amount of trains on one ride in the park. All of them it's 2 or 1, but to be fair, this does only have 6 rows per train, my bad. Yeah, that's the station. Got our push points and all that, and then coming down our ramp here for handicap accessibility, we have framework put in, and I just decided I like the paint scheme we came with for the base one, so I just went with the white supports and blue track, and then I just continued it throughout with the rest of the ride station, this little area over here. And so framework for this exit, which if you do see, I did not cover up the bottom of the paths, but I like how it is with the framework. Put fences where it was needed, and then we got a fence here just to block people from going off into the water, or at least somewhat restrict it. And then we do got dome dive fencing here just for the maintenance area, and which they wouldn't maybe necessarily need it, but I just put it in because that's how I want it. And over here you notice that it ends if there would be a risk assessment done, they would see that it's very unlikely for somebody to go swimming out and then around the fence to get in here. So that's just why it's like that. And then we got benches here just for people to sit and photos. So this is just pretty similar in that just 6 screens to all the others. Now we just got one little attendant here. Most of them I do have 2, but well, even though this would be the main headline attraction, I just went with the 1 just because space constraints. Can't really expand the building much more than that. Get access into the building, and then I did just do some custom supports with the track because it goes over the midway here, so it does get cut off in terms of the pre-made supports. And then it comes out to here. This is where it was all already done. Here's our drop tower, which it's finally done the drop tower, everything with it. Here's our exit. Just some trees, some foliage, and benches here. But coming into here, we finally got the boat ride finished. Got a whole lot of different plants along the water here. Some plants and rocks here. And then we got a little warehouse. There's nothing in here other than covering up some stuff that goes through the walls. But this would just be used to store some stuff. Maybe something for the hyper, maybe something for this area of the park. Maybe just general maintenance stuff. Could be really anything, but just a little warehouse. And just because I put this in here, just because we don't really have anything that could fit in the side of the space. So, I figured you might as well just follow this road here. And because we already have this little maintenance area for the made food unit over here. Just might as well just take advantage of it and also put in this. Because the only real thing you could put here is like a food unit or something like that. But we already have a big one here. And a refreshment station over there, so we wouldn't really need one. But it's fine. Got tons of air stuff for it. And that's pretty much it. But let's take a look at it at night real quick. And here's all the lighting. Floodlights for the entire area. Everything's all lit up. Sign's also well lit up. I got this one floodlight just shining right on it. But even if it wasn't there, this sign still lights up, so we would be lit up pretty much no matter what. And I like the vintage sign with this. Want more of the surf scene, which Riptide is indeed a type of wave, I believe. Correct me on that, but I could be wrong. And yeah, here's all the lighting. Everything's all lit up, and I wanted to keep this fairly dark because I didn't really have a nice spot for truck access and also a place to put a floodlight. But yeah. Let's take a ride on this, but that'll be it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Do see you next one. Bye!